Hey everybody, welcome to Arrangers and Songwriters. Sorry I've been negligent in posting much on it ever since myself and Maggie Abel created it. But hopefully I'll change that and we'll get something going here. So today I'm going to do a lesson on basic big band writing and what you need to know. First of all, you're going to need a basic understanding of chords. You know, basic theory. You'll need to know that. And we'll cover, you need to know the major seventh, the seventh chord, the minor chord, minor seventh. Here's a minor 7 flat 5, which is used quite a bit. Although I call it a half diminished chord, which is easier to write than C minor 7 flat 5. You know, so and I guess that covers that. Okay. Next, write. What I'll have you do is write say 8 bars for the different sections of the band, for the saxes, for the trumpets, and for the trombones. And write about 8 bars. You can either use your own thing, create something, or use a standard if you want. And on saxes, I would use 2 clefs, the treble and the bass clef, and just don't write transpose, just write it in concert. And you can put the baritone, because it'd be pretty hard to write it in treble clef, especially for the baritone. You can write the saxes, the baritone, and the 2 tenors, say in the bass clef, and then the 2 altos and the treble. But it doesn't matter where you put them. You can put all the saxes in the treble and have the baritone and the bass if you want, just as long as you end up with 5 notes. And I would write both closed harmony and also open harmony. Because both are important, both closed and open harmony. The same with the trombones. You can write closed, harmony. And by the way, trombones, that's a good register. Right in here is a good warm register for trombones. I use it a lot for background, and you can also write open for trombones. But one device I use, you can write the 3 trombones in close position, and write the bass bone down here, down low. Like that. It works good and it sounds good. I always try to give the bass bone something to do. That's why he plays bass bone, because he wants those get those low notes. Whop. Yeah. And it sounds good too. So you write, now for trumpets, usually trumpets are pretty much closed in big band writing. Up here. You can do the only time they're open is like if you do a coupling, like you've got an A flat chord, something like that, E chord, F chord. That's the only time they're sort of open. But other than that, they're they're pretty much closed position. So so that's going to be the assignment, right? Write something for each section. Don't be afraid to use unisons. You can have a line going, and then spread out into harmony. One key point I try to stress to students, and I try to stress in my own writing, is I think all good big band writing has a balanced amount of unison and harmony. A lot of times I'll use the brass are doing harmony, and I'll have the sax is doing a counter line that kind of ties it together. Bob Minster's the master at that, doing that, among other well-known arrangers, you know. But, okay, so do that. You're gonna write something for each sax section, and you'll write closed harmonies, open harmony, and maybe a little unison. But mainly those two things. Okay, let's see what else. Post if you have any questions on the next posting we do. We'll just post your questions, and I'll get back to you. Also, if you want to take any private lessons, I'd be happy to teach anybody for private lessons. I'll give you a deal too. Right now, during the coronavirus thing, I'll give you a lesson for $15 an hour. So that's a good deal. Okay. 45 minutes an hour. I don't go over an hour much. If you go over an hour, it's too much I get tired of talking, and you can only retain so much in a lesson. So, okay, and on the next posting, I will try to post some examples of my own writing to show the different aspects of unison and harmony and so forth. So I guess that's it, pretty much. If you have any questions, write in, send your cards and letters. Okay, thanks guys, everybody.